you had a single hour to write a song? Well, I do that weekly, so let's find out. Welcome back to Types. This video is a little bit different from other types of videos because instead of me just doing a song, I'm going to be talking about music and specifically how I write a song for every single week. And I will also be giving some tips throughout as well. However, these tips are not just meant for people who are learning how to write music, but for people who are wanting to achieve goals of any kind. The song I'm going to be using for my example today is Sugar Starved from a previous post. Please enjoy. Whether you play an instrument, use a music software, or have another type of goal like cooking or speedrunning, sitting down and starting is extremely important. Now, it may be a simple tip, but it is crucial to being able to get goals done because thinking about doing something versus actually doing something are two very separate things.
I usually give myself about an hour to come up with a new song so that I can get a new video out weekly. First, I start with the key and mode, because I'm going through every one, but I do things differently and some people start with a melody instead. In this case, I am using the key of F and the Phrygian mode. Now, a common problem for me when it comes to songwriting is making it original. Despite the fact that there are virtually infinite possibilities, it always seems impossible to come up with something new. However, as I will soon show you, that doesn't have to matter.
If you want to pursue something, like being a YouTuber or an artist, you have to find a technique that fits you. Working to find something that comfortably suits you while also being efficient is extremely important. So finding different methods of doing things can help. Obviously, whatever seems to work best for you probably does work best for you. But it's also incredibly important to be able to keep an open mind, new ideas for when the opportunity arises.
I started with warming up the key and then playing chords to get a feel of the Phrygian mode. I wanted to create something that exemplified the diminished second that makes the Phrygian mode stand out. I played around with a couple ideas and came up with an Arabic sounding song that didn't quite make the final cut because I wasn't satisfied with how it turned out. Here's a snippet of that lost song. I then tried a slower, more sad feel, but it sounded a bit too much like Sally's song from The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Achieving a new goal or starting a new hobby does not come without its rough patches, but that should not be reason to give up. Incorporating tip 2 into tip 3 makes it so you can be able to get over these rough patches and not give up because you can eventually be able to find a tactic that can make you prevail over the problems that you're facing.
By this point, I was having a difficult time with this song, so I took a break and just fiddled around with the notes. One of my siblings was listening to a song by some rando, it was CG5, and because I wasn't making progress anyway, I tried to figure out the song by ear. And then I realized, it was the same key! I was suddenly filled with all sorts of ideas for what to bring into my song. However, there is a problem.
I can't just steal songs. Well, this brings me to my fourth and my fifth tip. Whatever goal you're working towards, it is important to be able to find stuff that inspires you. If you want to write a song, find something that you want to be able to write a song about. If you're a lawyer, find a lawyer that does something that you want to use to make your strategies better. Finding inspiration is an extremely important thing. However, connected with that, just because you find inspiration doesn't mean you should take that inspiration and use that as your entire basis for what you do. Whatever you decide to create, make sure that it is distinguishable from the original source and focus on making it individual to you. Make it unique, not them unique.
The catch here is that I took minor inspiration from a singular section and changed it so fundamentally you can barely tell what it is connected to. I made my song unique to me because I changed time signatures and gave my own style to the piece. Once I had come up with a song style that I enjoyed, the song came together quickly. I reincorporated the Arabic style of notes, and after finishing up, I recorded, edited, and posted the video.
Now, if we ignore my story time of how I made a song and just focus on the tips, it is easy to see that there can be some flaws. Anybody can find an example of somebody who got success in a contradictory way to the tips that I have given today. However, my goal in giving you these tips is not to teach you guaranteed outward success, but personal inward success. You may struggle at defining a new goal or finding a new hobby to achieve, but that's okay. When you do something genuinely, it feels different, it feels more important, and it feels so much more worth it when you do that thing. You may fail sometimes, or many times, but as long as you feel appreciative of what you have accomplished, what you've done, who really cares how successful you were, or how famous you became, or how well your song did? Well, I do, but thanks for watching. This was an experimental video and I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video or are simply interested in hearing original music, please subscribe to the channel. I always enjoy making entertaining content and I am always appreciative when new people are able to experience it. If you want to hear the song that connects to this video, I will have an iCard in the corner, a link in the description, and in the comments below. Thank you.